For more than 15 years, Wells Fargo has supported Heal the Bay's education programs, ensuring that tens of thousands of underserved students have the opportunity to visit the beach, experience marine life up close at our Santa Monica Pier Aquarium, and develop a lifelong passion for the ocean.
Oh my God, that was scaring me.
Well, there's a couple of things that make Heal the Bay a good partner with Wells Fargo. It's the education of getting kids, educating kids, and that's a big thing. If you educate children, they become responsible adults.
Well, Paul's extremely passionate. Well, you'll see him dancing here later tonight at this dinner. He has loaned his boat to the aquarium in times of need when our boat broke, and he has just fostered this tremendous relationship with Wells Fargo, which has been a wonderful, wonderful asset to the organization.
Well, it started with my business group buying a table at the dinner many, many years ago. And then we started supporting the Key to the Sea program at the aquarium, and that grew into me being asked to join the board. And I work for a great organization that supports involvement in the community on boards and has been able to support Heal the Bay and the programs financially in many different ways over the years.
Wells Fargo has a really good strategic outlook on what it means to be a community partner, and every year they come to us with more engaging support as well as asking us what is important to get behind. And so whether it's Key to the Sea funding, beach cleanup funding, or actually giving us the fees so our aquarium can be open and free to the public for a day, they just time after time impress us with the level of commitment they have.
Well, first of all, you know, a business person is a person, and we have families. So if I look at the way it affects my family, I have a younger son that's in the water all the time, surfing and fishing, and knowing that the water is clean because what we do here is really impactful. Another son, whether playing volleyball or being out there, we live around the beach. My wife teaches up at the Terranea classes and see whales go by and dolphins go by and shows people from out of town. And I feel like we have responsibility for all of that. And as business people, particularly at Wells Fargo, I look at we serve our communities. And how many people can we impact by making things better in the ocean? And I think everyone has to understand is Heal the Bay is not just, you know, clean up the beach. And Wells Fargo is just not retail branches. It is about a community that we have. And so you really can't separate it out as easy as someone says, no, it's just business or it's just environmental. We're all in it together and we have to look at it that way. On behalf of Wells Fargo, I'd like to thank Heal the Bay for honoring us tonight with the Walk the Talk Award. I think it's a great honor to be a piece of Heal the Bay and active in the community. Wells Fargo has been an active supporter for many years, as you know, and now I'd ask everybody to please be active with Heal the Bay. There's something for everybody, and remember, the aquarium is under the entrance of the pier.
As if rescuing thousands of swimmers wasn't enough, our county lifeguards also play a crucial role as coastal stewards. We're grateful for their dedication to protecting swimmers, improving water quality, and safeguarding local marine protected areas. As longtime partners on our policy and education initiatives, our lifeguards are being recognized for protecting swimmers, educating the public on issues ranging from riptides to poor water quality, and safeguarding local marine protected areas.
We are the emergency responder on the beach. We're the first people on any problem on the beach. So we do the surf rescue. That's our bread and butter. That's why we're here, is because we can do surf rescue very well. But we also do the law enforcement on the beach. So we get pretty creative with how we talk to people. But we do coerce people into following rules.
I'm just amazed at how they can keep track of everything, because when I was growing up, yes, it was busy, but I mean, it is really busy now. And it's like you're at a county fair or something like that. And to think about these men and women having to keep track of everyone in the water, it seems very daunting to me.
And the LA County lifeguards are the best because they do thousands of rescues every year. They patrol the entire length of the LA County beach front, and we couldn't live without them.
The lifeguards are an incredible partner to Heal the Bay because we really have the same mission. They're out there at the front lines of the beaches making sure that the safety of people are protected as they're swimming, and we're all about at Heal the Bay protecting public health and the wildlife. And so teaming up together, we just reached that many more people. We spent some time a couple of years ago, both myself and one of our staff scientists went and spoke about the marine protected areas and the wildlife that live in Santa Monica Bay to make sure that the lifeguards were educated on it. And by doing that, we've got that many more people who are ambassadors for the wonderful wildlife that we have out in the ocean and how we can protect it.
It's nice to be acknowledged by such an important group, you know, a group that has such an influence on the public and on you know, the various different stakeholders in Santa Monica Bay and beyond, really.
Hello, my name is Daryl Osby. I'm the Fire Chief of the Los Angeles County Fire Department. I'm here on behalf of our Lifeguard Division. I would like to thank Heal the Bay for the award that we're about to receive, Walk the Talk. Our lifeguards are so proud to work with Heal the Bay on a daily basis, and we look forward to the continued working relationship.
As chairwoman of the State Water Resources Control Board, Felicia Marcus has elevated the issue of water conservation to the national stage. She's been instrumental in changing how California uses this precious resource in a changing climate and time of extended drought. Felicia also served as one of the founding members of Heal the Bay, and as a longtime environmental attorney, she provided legal guidance when the organization successfully pressured the city of Los Angeles to stop dumping raw sewage into the bay.
Dorothy was my mentor and someone who changed my life dramatically from the day she drafted me to be her lawyer in the effort to stop the city of LA from getting what's known as a 301H waiver from the Clean Water Act.
Felicia Marcus has been involved in Heal the Bay from the very beginning in 1985. I started at Heal the Bay as a volunteer in 1986. And that's when I met Felicia, and she, along with Dorothy Green, have actually been the mentors in my life, guiding my career in water and coastal resource protection.
It's not like listening to a scientist speak. It's like someone who can really relate to the everyday person at home, on the street, about the importance of water conservation. So I think she's put a beautiful human face to the whole issue of water conservation for the everyday person.
Well, I think we're in the midst of an important paradigm shift that many of us in Heal the Bay in the lead, along with other organizations, but Heal the Bay has been a real leader in figuring out how to use water more wisely in California. And you know, our administration came out with an all of the above strategy that, hey, it's conservation first and foremost, but also recycling, stormwater capture, cleaning up contaminated groundwater basins. And through the course of the drought, we've accelerated that, and the public mood has changed so that now we've put out nearly $1 billion in low-cost loans to get recycled water projects from the drawing board into the ground.
So this integrated water approach, which now seems to be so in vogue, you know, here in 2016, has actually been part of Heal the Bay's DNA since its inception. So it's good that the opportunity and time is right to deal with this. Something about an epic drought that none of us have ever seen before in our lifetime that really brings the focus, need, and priority to it. And the fact that Felicia is there at the helm of the State Water Board at this time to really respond to this historic drought is really serendipitous for the state of California and for all of us who value aquatic life as well as our precious water resources in the state.
One of the reasons the State Board is so important for California's water future is because we're in the midst of this unprecedented drought. And because of that, we've had to do very quick changes to our lifestyle and our water usage habits. And the State Board has really been the leader in, first of all, setting the conservation targets and then ensuring that agencies and people are meeting them.
We really, with that small band of brothers and sisters, so to speak, pulled together Heal the Bay into a force that really made a difference in LA, but we made a difference because of Dorothy and about Dorothy's combination of dedication to the Bay and improvement, but also being willing to sit down and work with anybody who would work with us. Yeah, I can't thank Heal the Bay enough for this honor, particularly an honor in Dorothy's name. As I said, meeting her was a life-changing experience and one of the most empowering experiences of my whole life. And I can't thank you enough for this award, and I can't thank you enough for the incredible work that this organization does.